On this next set, we're going to work through a couple challenge problems. We've got 3/8 minus a whole number 2. And when we have a whole number 2, we can put this whole number over 1. Any whole number can always go over 1, so it's like 2 over 1. But in order to make a common denominator between 1 and 8, I'm going to have to make 2 over 1 have a denominator of 8, which means I'm going to have to multiply top and bottom by 8 in order to get a common denominator here. So I've got 3/8 minus 2 times 8 is 16 over 1 times 8 is 8. When I have subtraction, I want to copy, change, so I will do that here. And I've got different signs now. So when I have different signs, I subtract. 16 minus 3 is 13. I keep my denominator the same, which is 8. And I keep the sign of the higher number, which is negative. So I've got negative 13/8. While this is in simplest form, it's an improper fraction that needs to be converted to a mixed number. And so I know that 8 goes into 13 one time with 5 left over. So 3/8 minus 2 is negative 1 and 5/8. And then this last one, we've got a set of numbers, and we've got 3 different denominators, and we need to make a common denominator. So they don't all go into 25, which is the biggest number, but 25 times 2 is 50, and they do all go into 50. So I'm going to make a common denominator of 50. 25 times 2 is 50, 10 times 5 is 50, and 5 times 10 is 50. So I'm going to put in my numbers here first, and I'm just going to make them all have a common denominator to start. So 2 times 6 is 12 over 50, plus 3 times 5 is 15 over 50, minus 2 times 10 is 20 over 50. And order of operations says that I should add and subtract from left to right, so I'm going to add first. 12 plus 15 is 27 over 50, minus 20 over 50. Then I can subtract. 27 minus 20 is 7. Keep my denominator. 7/50ths is in simplest form, and I've got my challenge problems done. So the first one, we made our whole number over 1 and then created a common denominator. The second one, we had to come up with a common denominator for all 3 fractions and then use order of operations to solve.